Hi, today I want to talk about site navigation and orientation. This is one of the most important things when it comes to your site, and if you get it wrong, you can end up with a messy site that no one actually wants to spend time on. In most cases, you have about 5 to 10 seconds to convince a visitor to stay on your site. If the visitor believes that the site is a mess, the visitor is gonna just click the back button and then visit some other site. Of course, in a perfect world you will have every visitor stay on your site, but realistically, no matter how good your site is, you will never be able to satisfy all the visitors that come to your site. So how do you convince as many visitors as possible to stay on your site? Well, the answer is to create a simple to follow navigation and orientation as well. In order to show you how a simple navigation can look like, I will show you one of my own sites. This site is not fancy at all, but it is really simple when it comes to navigation, and users are able to easily find what they are looking for once they arrive to the site. So let's check out the site. Here is the site I was referring to. The URL of this site is websitefellow.com, and you can see the URL at the top left. So the navigation of this site is pretty straightforward. You can see at the top right I have 3 specific menu links: home, about, and contact me. The home is linked to the index page. The about is linked to a page where I list my background, etc. And the contact me page is, just as it sounds, a contact form where visitors can get in touch with me. If you scroll down a little bit, you will see that I have a widget where I list my recent posts. Now let's click on one of those posts. As you can see, the top right navbar is constantly following along as the user browses around the site. As the visitor browses around the site, he will never feel lost. First of all, there is always the navbar with the home link that he can click on and get back to the first page. Next, as he reads the article, he will see the recent posts, which will invite him to click on more content and also read the other posts. In this case, I have not done a good job to interlink my content. So I should have linked at least 2 to 3 of those words to other posts on my site that are not visible on the recent posts. On this way I will invite the user to even read more content, thus almost forcing the visitor to stay on my site. This shows you how important navigation actually is for your site, and it can actually make or break your site. That's how important the navigation and orientation is actually. Alright, so let's summarize this lecture. When it comes to navigation and orientation of your site, you need to follow 3 simple rules to get it right. The first one is that your navigation needs to be easy to understand. Your visitors should not have a rocket science degree to figure out how to browse around your site. Second, it should be helpful. I am referring to the home link on my navbar, where I am showing the visitor that he can always get back to the index page if he gets lost or feel lost on my site. Third and last rule is that your navigation should be inviting. Your visitors should not be afraid to click on your navigation. So make sure that you follow those 3 rules, and you will guaranteed never risk of losing a visitor because of poor navigation and orientation of your site. So this was basically it for this lecture. Now let's move forward to the next one. Stay tuned.